Hey everybody, it's Jorik. Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I greatly appreciate all the continued support. I also want to thank you for those people that sent comments and good wishes. This is the first video that I'm making since kind of recovering from a recent surgery. Some of the videos you've watched over the last couple of weeks were already published before I went into the hospital or ready to be published. So this video, I wanted to make it fun and easy, kind of tired of making strike videos and those types of things. So this is Portugal on the big screen as well as the small screen. And there are some things that have been released recently or going to be that I think you should know about, because if you're going to come here for a vacation or holiday, or you're going to move here, you might be able to see some of this stuff or live in an area where some TV shows or movies were filmed. So I'm going to go into a few of them, and hopefully you will be able to check them out, and maybe in some cases you've already checked them out. So let's get into it. First, if you have Netflix, there was a series that was released this year called Turn of the Tide, and the whole series was shot in the Azores. So many people are interested in going to the Azores. When they come to Portugal, often it's a trip to the mainland, so Porto, the Algarve, Lisbon, and people don't always have the opportunity to hit the archipelago of the Azores. But watching this movie, or this movie series, TV series, might spark your interest to be able to take a few days and hit an island or two when you're here. I think it's a really good series. I believe it's been renewed for a second season. So go on Netflix if you have it and check it out. The next thing is on the big screen, and that is the Fast and Furious franchise. Fast and Furious 10, or Fast X, I believe it's called. Some of the shooting locations were done right here in Portugal. There are some chase scenes, I believe, that were filmed in northern Portugal near Viseu. I believe there's a shooting scene or two here in Lisbon. I got to be honest, I haven't seen many of the Fast and Furious movies from the franchise, so I do want to see it just because I want to see if I could recognize the highway scenes or some of the stuff that they shot here in Lisbon. But again, if you're a fan of the franchise, or if you want to get a glimpse of parts of Portugal, check out the movie. And then lastly, this is the one I think is really cool, be coming out in August. It's going to be on Netflix, so it's a Netflix movie. It's called Heart of Stone. It's going to be starring Gal Gadot of Wonder Woman fame. And about a year ago, about a few blocks from our apartment, there were some production trucks and things like that setting up for a shoot. And we were trying to get information, but nobody was saying what was going on, other than they said, no, we're shooting a movie. They wouldn't tell you what it was. So we didn't think much about it. But just last week, while I was in the hospital, I was logging into Netflix and I saw the trailer for this Heart of Stone movie. And I thought it was pretty cool, because in the trailer, I recognized a couple of shots that are from exactly where we saw the production trucks, and about 3 blocks from our apartment. So it was very cool. I'm showing you the screenshots of the scenes from the trailer, and then also the screenshots of the street during the day. So we're really, going to be happy to be able to see that. And I'm curious, there's also some other filming that they did in the Praça do Comércio, so in the downtown Lisbon area. But I always think that if you're going to be vacationing someplace, or you're going to be living to some place, I always try to see what type of media is out there, what types of shows, movies, documentaries have been filmed. Because I did a video a few months ago about James Bond in Portugal, and one of the movies on Her Majesty's Secret Service was filmed. Several scenes were filmed in and around Portugal, around Lisbon. And I think that it's really cool to be able to go to some of these places and say, hey, I saw this in a TV show or a movie. I don't know if you feel that way or not. But as you continue to look at Portugal and continue to ask questions about moving here and what's life like and things like that, or if you're just coming for a vacation to check it out, check out these this TV show and these movies, because I think you'll really enjoy it, and it kind of helps give you maybe a more full picture when you get here. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video, and enjoy your travels.